Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you saw my previous video, then you know I just had a surgery to have a 16 centimeter solid cyst, ovarian cyst, fibroid, whatever, never really got that cleared up, removed. But it was massive, it was solid, and I also had a torsion. And this is my 1 month post-op video. Yay, we made it. We are officially 1 month post-op, and I have just been cleared to go back to the gym. So this is actually my first time back in a gym in over a month, so it's kind of crazy and bizarre, but I wanted to do this little follow-up video for you guys because you really loved the first video. Just kind of getting back to it. This is not really a workout video, like a fitnessy video. It's more of like a reintroducing movement and just getting your body kind of going again. I was only cleared for very light workouts, so we're going to do some light cardio, some very light stretches, no core intensive workouts. So if you guys want to follow along, if you're 1 month post-op, if you've just been cleared, whatever your situation is, maybe you're even just watching this from your bed, still recovering, wanting to get back to the gym too. I've been there. I know it's really, really hard. I was struggling quite a lot. Not being able to do anything has been so mentally taxing on me. So we're gonna get back at it. And if you guys want to follow along, just do whatever you feel comfortable with. Literally, this is all about listening to your body. If something hurts, don't do it. If something's uncomfortable, don't do it. Skip it. Do something else. Whatever your body wants to do it. Whatever your doctor's approved, do that. And if you guys want, you can go follow me on my socials. Probably know me from TikTok shop on Savvy Bell Official. I'm on that on all socials like Instagram and everything else. Let's go. And just for a little follow-up, because you guys want to know the healing process, trigger warning, I'll show you the incision sites, which by the way look really bad right now, but that's because last night I actually, well, for like the last several days I've been having an allergic reaction to the glue and I didn't know it, and last night I had to take it off with baby oil, so they look a little angry right now, so they're not going to be as red, but just for kind of like a 1 month post-op, this is what we're looking like. So I think once the allergic reaction is gone, they're actually going to heal up really nicely. I don't think many of these would be too visible. This one, I definitely have this little indent here where they did have to remove the mask, but other than that, this was the most gnarly scar, and that's where they did most amount of work, so I would expect it to be. But when you're wearing high-waisted things, honestly, you can't even tell. So that's the update for that. Let's go warm up. Okay, so clearly my gym is a rock climbing gym, but I love rock climbing. Can't get back to that just yet, but I am going to use the mats that they have here. Just do a light warm-up. We're just going to do some very light stretches, nothing that engages your core, but you can use a yoga mat, whatever you might have at home. You can totally do this from your bedroom if you wanted to. But we're just going to kind of start by stretching our neck side to side, and this can be really helpful too as you're recovering. If you get any sort of neck or shoulder pain from the gas pain in the first 3 days, just doing some gentle movements can really help work that gas out too. And you just want to be really slow and gentle with it, just kind of whatever feels good. For me, my shoulder pain was not bad at all. I really didn't experience it. And if I did, it felt nothing more than maybe I slept on my neck wrong and I just used a heating pad for about 15 minutes and it was totally gone. And I would just kind of stretch my neck out like this, and that helped ease any pain. Just kind of do that for a minute. Again, this is really just about moving your body, because I know, at least for me, getting back to the gym was really scary, because I'm just kind of scared to move anything and rip anything, but it's okay, I was cleared. And then going into the next one, this can also help with the gas pains as well, and it's just kind of rolling out your shoulders. This is actually super helpful, and I read a lot online, this is what a lot of people did to get rid of their gas pain, is you just roll your shoulders out, both directions. And that can really help loosen any of the gas bubbles and tension that you might have up here, because the gas pains are coming from this nerve here, and they're coming from your diaphragm. And so just kind of making that nerve get moving can kind of help the spasms that cause you to feel shoulder gas pain. So I'm still not cleared to lift anything more than 5 pounds, so I will not be doing any weights or anything like that. Whatever you've been cleared to do, go ahead and do it, but I'm just going to do some little arm circles. And you don't want to do anything that makes you feel like you're engaging your core area, just because we want to be really gentle with it our first time back. So little arm circles, and you can take those as big as you feel comfortable to do. If you want to add some weights, whatever your doctor said is okay, you're totally welcome to do that. Okay, so now that we did our little warm up, now we just kind of want to come back to our breath and just kind of take a second to appreciate everything that this body is actually truly capable of, because the fact I'm even sitting here at the gym right now is literally crazy, when just 2 weeks ago I couldn't even drive in the car because I couldn't wear a seatbelt because of my incisions. So we're just going to take a minute and just kind of come back to our breath. breathe in as deep as you can without filling up your belly. And you just kind of want to breathe from your chest. You can even put your hands on your chest, and that kind of help guide your breathing. And this is actually going to really help during recovery too. If you start feeling, cooped up or anxious or anything that you might be experiencing, just kind of placing your hands on your chest and giving some deep breaths can really help with that. All right, so now that we have done our warm-up, we are going to go do some light cardio. We're going to do about 10 to 30 minutes on the treadmill, no incline, at whatever pace you can handle, just a slow walking speed. Nobody's running here. So we're going to do that for about 10 to 30 minutes, whatever you can handle. And yeah, let's go do that. I'm awkward, sorry. Okay, let's go do that. Okay, so treadmill, or I do walks outside because again, I get super cooped up in the house. So I usually take walks outside, or you can do a treadmill because it's really, really cold today. This one has a system error. We're gonna move to the next one. That one also has a system error. Walk outside. But we're just gonna start, and we're gonna start on a very low speed or a very slow walking pace. Again, this whole thing is designed to listen to your body, like whatever feels good to your body, and just appreciating it for getting some movement back. You're still getting that little flow back to you. You're still getting back at things. Do not push yourself at all. Right now, I'm on a 1 speed. So if you're kind of curious what the different speeds look like, and this would be a 2. And honestly, this is a little too fast for me right now. Even though I used to run at like 5, that's okay. That's okay. We'll get back to it. I'm gonna go with a 1.5. So yeah, just a nice, gentle speed, and we're gonna do this. I'll probably do mine for probably about 30 minutes. I've been taking about 30-minute walks every day, so I'm gonna do that. But if all you can handle is even 5 minutes and you need to just take a rest, slow down, stop, whatever you need to do, again, we listen and we appreciate these bodies because they just absolutely went through it. So let's do that. Should I do like a montage and be like sprinting now? Maybe I can like fast forward it and make it look like I'm like, something like that. Alright, so I just finished my walk. You guys do not understand the importance of walking, especially with this surgery. The sooner you can get walking, even if I was taking little laps around my island in my kitchen, the second you can get walking, you will feel better. You have to get moving because you don't want to risk any blood clots forming. And the more you can walk, the more it's going to help any gas pains, anything just kind of move and digest and get out of your system. The sooner you can walk, the better. Walking is literally the best medicine I had for all this. It was the hardest thing to get myself up to do because I didn't feel good. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to do it. But I just took little laps around my kitchen island, and then I was taking laps outside my house, and then I was laps around my neighborhood. As soon as you can get walking, the more your body will recover a lot faster, and thank you for it. So yeah, just do that. I'm sorry, I'm awkward. I still don't know how to talk to a camera. Walking is your friend if you want to walk. So let's go do some like yoga style stuff now. Yes? Okay. All right, so we're gonna take a little rest, but we're also gonna do like some little yoga at the same time. But basically, for your first one, you wanna get some kind of pillow. I'm just using my yoga mat I brought with me, and we're just gonna place that under our knees, like so. When I tell you this was the most comfortable position for me to be in during recovery, I literally just had my little bed pillow wedged under my knees the entire time, and it helped so much because I was getting a lot of back pain because I'm not a back sleeper, and if you guys aren't back sleepers either, like I think my back actually hurt more than anything because I'm not used to sleeping on it. And so putting this little pillow under my knees was very, very helpful when I was only allowed to sleep on my back when I was in that period of recovery. But you want to just do that and then just kind of lay down. And I like to put my hands, one on my heart, one on my stomach, and right here is kind of just where you'll just kind of thank your body. You're just going to come back to your breath. Breathing in as deep as you can. And this position, like I said, is super, super helpful for recovery. We can do that for as long as you feel comfortable. You want to just call that there too? Do that too. But then we'll move on to the next one. All right, next we're gonna do some stretches. So we're just gonna kind of come in, and this, if your arms, if you can't lift them above your head, which I actually couldn't for a while, don't even do that. We're just gonna inhale and exhale as we come down. This is just to get some movement and some flow back. For the longest time, all I could do was like reach my arms right here because anything pulled on my my belly button incision too much. So again, it's just listening to your body, and if something feels uncomfortable, just don't do it. Okay, so now we're gonna stand up, and we're going to do a standing quad stretch. If you need to like brace yourself against a wall, you can do that. But you're just gonna kind of go, right now I'm trying to focus on getting my balance back because I feel like I'm just so out of the game with everything. You just kind of want to stretch your quads out in any way that feels comfortable. Yeah, see, my balance is so bad. I need to work on that again. Your girl's been out of it for a minute. And again, at any point in time, if it feels too much, just stop. There's variations of this. You can hold against a wall. You can even just like kind of lift your leg. You don't even have to hold it. Whatever you want to do. And now, because I don't know how to plan out workouts or videos very well, we're gonna sit back down. So we just stood up, so we're gonna sit back down. But we're gonna do a seated figure four. I should take my shoes off for this. We're gonna sit like that. We're just gonna sit like this, and then if you can do some little forward stretches, little back stretches. If you just want to sit like this, just keep your spine as straight as you can. Take some deep breaths. If you want to kind of pull side to side, just being very, very gentle because this is a little bit of core engagingness. So you just want to be kind of careful with that and just kind of just wiggle it out. And then we're gonna move into a tabletop. And this is literally only if you can't hang on. I need to pull my shorts down. I'm not trying to flash nobody. So just kind of go into a tabletop. If you want to add some really light stretches, you can, just kind of arching your spine forward and back. Again, this is engaging your core. So go very, very slow if you decide to do this. And really listen to your core, like, okay, that's as far as we can go. And that's as far as we can go the other way. That's it, that's good. All right, so to finish this little workout, I have a hard time calling them a workout because like my workouts are really intense. Like I lift really heavy, I rock climb, so it feels a little weird to call this a workout, but it is a workout, and I need to remind myself that. That's actually been the hardest thing with all of this, is being very patient with myself. We're gonna do a little meditation together. We're gonna take some deep breaths, come back to our body, and just take some time to appreciate for everything that it's just currently been through. So while we do this meditation, I do want you guys to know healing is not linear, and you've probably heard that in terms of like mental health or trauma, things like that, but it goes for your physical health as well. Some days you're gonna be feeling way better than other days. Some days I feel like I'm great, I'm going out, I'm going to downtown and like walking around, doing all these events, and then other days I'm literally like, I need to nap like 3 times. And it is so okay. Healing is not linear in any sort of fashion. And I think that's been the hardest part of recovery for me, is it's just been very frustrating not being able to move my body the way I want to move it, or not being able to do the things that it used to do so easily, and now I struggle to even do it at all. And then also just like the mental struggles of your body maybe not even looking the same now. Like I know for me, like having all these incisions, I'm like, oh, I can't wear low-waisted things anymore. I can't wear crop tops anymore. I can't wear my sports bra to the gym because my incisions are so. It's like I've been so mean to myself and my body, and it was so unnecessary. And if you're doing that to yourself too, I know a lot of you guys have commented and things like that, like you've been struggling with so much with the mental aspect of this game, severely bloated or swollen, or the incisions, things like that, and your body can change literally overnight. And that was really hard for me too. But one thing you need to remember is your body's always not gonna look like that, first of all. And second of all, that should be a mark of strength for you in everything that you just went through to love yourself and to love your body. Another thing to remember is it's okay to be a little depresso espresso right now. Your body not only went through something very traumatic, but so did your mind, your soul, whether it was going through all these doctor's appointments just to find out you needed to have the surgery, waiting for answers, waiting to hear, is it benign, is it not, all of these things. They were all things that you guys obviously saw me struggle with for a very long time, for months. And you went through a lot, not only physically, but mentally as well. And it is okay if right now, like for me, I've been waking up at night with anxiety attacks, and that's never really been a thing for me. And that's another thing too, is you can get post-op anxiety, and that's something I've been having to deal with because I never had a surgery, and then have a surgery like that, and my body's like, oh, it's freaking out. But it's okay, and it does go away, and it does get better, but if that's happening to you, that is what's happening. Your body went ththrough something really hard, and your mind went through something very, very hard, probably for months like I did, waiting to get your answers, waiting to get the surgery scheduled, the day of surgery day, all the prep work, all just the panicking. And so be very patient with yourself and very kind to yourself right now. Your mind is still going through it. Even though your body is healing very, very nicely, your mind is still going through it. And remember, every small step counts. Every win is a win, even if you take what you feel like is a huge step forward one day and then you take a huge step backwards the next day. At least that's how I see it in my head. I'm like, oh, yesterday I ran around and did all these things and today I took 3 naps. And I'm like, oh, I'm going backwards. It's like, no. Every single step forward you take is a step forward. There is no such thing as a step backward in the healing process. And remember to thank yourself and give yourself a lot of grace. You just went through something very, very traumatic and you did it for no other reason than you loved yourself. You loved yourself so much that you were willing to put yourself through something very difficult. You were willing to go find the answers as to why you didn't feel good or why you were going through these things, and you loved yourself enough to proceed with a surgery that you were really, really scared of. And then you went through a recovery that was really hard. There is no greater act of self-love than doing something so difficult and doing it solely because you want to be the healthiest and strongest version of you. You are willing to endure whatever you needed to have a very happy and healthy, strong life. And that is so beautiful, and you need to remember why you did that, and that is solely because you love yourself. And don't forget that, especially during this whole process. So make sure you're putting you first, make sure you're putting your healing first, physical and mental. I don't think the mental part of this is talked about nearly enough. Your body's gonna feel a lot better before your mind does. Take care of yourself, practice self-love, do not talk mean to yourself, appreciate every single win that you have. I am so proud of you. If you're watching this, whether you're about to go into the surgery looking for answers of what comes after, or you've already been through it and you're looking to get back to the gym like I am so proud of you, and just know that it's going to be worth it. You are going to feel so much better when this is done. I know for me, like, I'm finally able to eat food again, and I'm able to go to the bathroom and all of these things I couldn't do before this surgery. It is worth it, and there is light at the end of the tunnel, and you will be back in your life, whether it's the gym for you or work or family, whatever it is, you will be back to your life before you know it. Just be very kind and very patient with yourself, because I know for me, the mental game of this has most definitely been the most difficult. If you guys want to see the full surgery journey, it's also on my channel. You can see that from start to finish. If you guys want, I've been getting a lot of questions on my TikTok. You guys just asked me about the surgery questions. It looks like you guys are going into your own. If you have any questions and you want me to do a Q&A video, just drop them down in the comments below, and I'm happy to do a little Q&A and clear all that up. And then yeah, let me know if there's any other videos you guys want to see. But I'm so proud of you. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you're looking for some answers, and that is also just the biggest form of self-love. And so make sure you keep practicing that and know that it does get so much better, so much faster than you think. I love you, and you're doing so good. I am so proud of you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.